Hello everyone, today I'm going to give you a quick go through of my Masse collection journal so far. I started this in March, so probably about 5 or 6 weeks ago now, and I got this idea from Shannon Green, who had a video up on her Masse collection journal, and she got the idea from somebody else doing a scavenger hunt or something along that line. Anyway, I'll put a link to Shannon's video in the description box below, and I'm only doing a small one. As you can see, it's not a huge one because I've never done anything like this before, and I wasn't sure whether I would enjoy doing it or not, so I just got a Reader's Digest book, which is only a small book. You can see that's the original size of the spine there, so it's not very big at all, but of course it has grown somewhat since I started. I haven't done a huge amount to it, I don't think. It is taking longer than I thought it would. It is quite a lengthy process. I save up all my junk mail from the post box at the front. I save it up all week, and on a Sunday I sit down and I cut out things like words, so I can cut the letters out, and pictures, like there's watches here, and circles, and just numbers, and lots of different things that I think might be useful in this journal. And I do that on a Sunday, and then at some stage through the week I will go through those and cut some out. I don't always get it done. I've got a little exercise book here, and what I do, I haven't cut them out yet, but I did leave a couple from last week to show you what I do. If I can find them now. Okay, so like these are all my W's, so I just slot them in, and I do it in alphabetical order. I don't write on the pages or anything like that. I just, like, the first page here will be A, and then the second one I'll put B's in. So I've still got to do, I think, U, V and W. I haven't put those in this book yet. So that's how I collect them once I've cut them up from the original way they came out of the magazine. And I'll put them in here until I get a spare moment through the week, or an evening, like I'm waiting to pick my daughter up or something like that. And then I'll go ahead and stick them in here. So I'll show you, I'll do a quick flip through because there's lots of pages, but obviously they're not all done yet, just to give you an idea of how it's going. Now that was my first like contents list, but that has to change because I've moved things around. Obviously there's a lot more in here that's on these lists, so I will cover those at some stage, but I leave them there just to give me an idea of where I was headed. I have tabbed my pages. This is just a plastic bag, and I keep these because if I'm gluing something, I can stick it in the book and continue going through the book, and the pages won't stick together. So I've got a couple of those. So I'll just quickly flip through. There's the A's, and I've marked the alphabets at the top and everything else going down the side here, and all I've used is a, what is that, a 1-inch circle. I cut it in half. I stick half that way and then half on the other side, and obviously I painted that page before I made the tabs, but that'll get covered at some stage. So that's B, and that's books. Haven't done anything that just happens to have books on it. See, there's circles there. I didn't do them all alphabetical. I probably in hindsight should have, but I didn't. These, just a blank page. It's not been allocated yet. That's my stamps page. I've put some stamps on there already. I found this little booklet of stamps. It still has a couple in. Thought that'd be kind of cute there. So that's stamps. That one's going to be for food. It's not allocated. That's our C page. Not allocated. Not allocated. That's blue. And I haven't really done a lot on the colours as yet. I've mainly concentrated on lettering so far. I think that's my washi tape page. I've just started from the outside and working in, and this is only washi tape that I've been sent. Otherwise, you know, you can kind of fill it really quickly with your own washi tape, so I thought it'd be more challenging just to use bits of tape that people send me on packaging. That one's going to be for hands because I kind of like that hand there. So there's D, that's squares, not allocated, not allocated. That's a lace page I'm doing, but it's only for fine mesh laces. I just put some pink tissue paper down on the page first so I could see the lace design. No chunky laces on there though, because it'll just make it too thick. E is pretty much done. Unless I find a really fancy E now, I probably won't add any more to the E page. Then we have labels, price tags. I don't actually buy much at all with price tags, so I have to rely on my daughter to buy things and save price tags, which doesn't always get done, so that one could take a while. We have F. We have triangles, which I don't have any of yet. We have G. We have cats, which I don't have any. I'm going to have to start going to the thrift store or op shop, getting some old magazines, because I don't buy magazines. I just rely on junk mail, and we don't get a lot of stuff in the junk mail. You know, there's sales for shops and things, so we'll see. Numbers has started. That's my green page. I've only stuck one thing on my green page so far, and that's the Woolworths emblem. What's that one? Lollies or candy, whichever you want to call it. That's H. Not allocated, not allocated, not allocated. That's I. Excuse me. And it does take a while to cut all these things out, a lot longer than I thought it would. That's yellow, nothing on yellow as yet. What's that one? That's faces. We have nothing on faces. Stars, K, oh, JK, because I'm not finding a lot of those, so I've put them together. That'll be J and K. Nothing there. We have pink, a couple of arrows and a bow so far. So she was already there. Paper scraps, so I've got a few more around here somewhere too, so I can put those in, but I just haven't got to it yet. Nothing. That's my festive page. Any pictures I find that I think are kind of festive looking, I will put there, and that's just a fun page, that one. I like that one. Then we'll have trees. We have L. I have not allocated. I originally started putting my paper scraps here, and then I did it on another page too, so I'll just have to leave those here and use that for something else. We have M. We have perfume, and I do have some pictures of perfume. They just haven't been stuck in yet. We have N. We have clocks. Well, clocks and watches, that will be. So I have a couple there already. That one not allocated yet. We have O. I like the O page. Even though it's just O's, there's just something about it. I kind of like the O page. Shoes will be on that page. That one will be for flowers. Then we have P. Isn't that a nice picture there too? P. We have chairs. I do have chair pictures put aside. Q, and I stuck a Q over here. It's the only Q I've found, and I don't know why it's going to be a double page spread, so I'll have to go find some Queensland brochures or something and find some Qs. We have R. Maybe I'll put Q pictures on there as well. Oh, we have tea. That's my tea page, or my tea bags. My daughter loves tea, so her favourite is peppermint. So that's where I put my tea bags. It's almost done. A couple of spots left there. And oh, and they're my tea strings, and I really like that. And I didn't put that going like that. It's just that when the book closes, that's how they went, and it tends to be how they stay. You see that all the strings just going down to the center. Kind of looks really nice. So I do like that a lot. We have black that's not done. S is coming along nicely. T. They're my window envelopes, just envelopes with windows in it. So yeah, that's not going to have a lot more on that. Maybe another one under here and maybe one at the top, and that's it, I think. U, I stuck that there, but I have those in the book. I have birds for that page. That'll be V. And jewellery will be on this page. And that's not allocated. And that's W for that page. There. And not allocated. Oh, that's a white page. Don't know why I picked such a colourful page for a white page, but I have to still either cover it with white paper or paint that white. I ripped it, so I had to put a bit of washi on there. Maybe we'll make that a pen page. We could make that a pen page, couldn't we? This one is going to be X, Y, Z, because although there's a lot of Y's, there's not many X's or Z's, so I've put those all together on that page. Plus that's my last page, so I was running out of space for those. And that is my Masse collection journal so far, and it has been enjoyable to do so far. It is going to take a while. Once, you know, I've sort of collected a lot of alphabets now, so I'll probably try next time I'm at the op shop or thrift shop, I will see if I can grab a couple of cheap magazines and go through them, because I've been relying on junk mail so far, and I really like the feel of it. I'm so glad I did these tabs nice and round, because they're so easy to, you know, just use and deal with. And it's, I'm going to have to reinforce the spine of it as well. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. That's my MS journal so far, and I may do a video once a month on it, or once every couple of months, depends how much. Like, obviously I've done a lot in the last 5 weeks, but I don't know how the next 5 weeks will go, so we'll, as there's something to show, like everybody else, I guess I will just show you. Okay, thank you for joining me today. Take care. Bye.